So now?
That's going to be an unflattering angle. You're an eye!
I've always taught you real quick today, and then today I'm on solo. We're talking about dogs.
I'm sure there's a way I can edit this, for sure.
You're just gonna add like music and stuff, right?
Not to this. It should be. I'm assuming after I post it, I could probably edit it, but that's fine. They can just.
Where are you at? I can't find you. Let us go live. All right, go live. 3, 2.
What you going with? There's an actual dance to this. And then you go up.
How come I can't see you, Naichi? Oh, there you go.
I have to be all the way over here in order to see. It's fine. You can just that'll just be you. Because I have this and this. And
I mean, we
that.
got 4 devices running. I think we're on live. Okay. I think we're on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to, it's Wednesday, July 8th. Welcome to our athletic training club live stream, the 5 p.m. version. So, athletic training club is basically a 15-minute set that we divide into 2. We got 7 1-minute exercises we perform twice through every 4th exercise. Or after every 3rd exercise, it's going to be a cardio or core. I'll be doing core, which will be doing cardio or core if she wants to. We're going to perform that for 2 rounds. And once we're done with 2 rounds, we're going to do the challenge AMRAP for 12 minutes this time. Challenge AMRAP is 5 exercises consisting of 10 thrusters, 15 push-ups, 10 sit-ups, 20 air squats, and what's the 3rd, 4th, 5th one? TRX pull-ups for 15. Yeah. Let's do a mild warm-up today since it's going to be the challenging evening. So we're going to do the bodyweight squats, lunges, and RDLs to start it off in 4, 3, 2, and 1. So first start with your bodyweight squats. So the bodyweight squats can be an air squat if you go a little lower than parallel. But to be clear, it's simply a hinge. It's a forward hinge. There you go. Without really trying to go too low. So this for about 10 more seconds. And now exhale as you drop that foot back and low. We're going to do front lunges now in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Together, take a step forward or step back lunge. Again, depends on how your knees are feeling. Unlike this morning's insanity warm-up, this is going to be a little bit lower in intensity and a little shorter in length. It's going to be for 4.5 minutes instead of 6. Let's do this for 10 more seconds. We're going to do a forward fold or RDL. Just slide your hand down your legs. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, feet together. Slide your hands down your legs. Bend your knees slightly. Watch how Rachel reverse. Come down and come back up. Don't force it. You don't have to do many reps of this. Large number of reps. 5 or 6 is usually the target. 15 more seconds. Good. 10 more seconds. We're going to go back to squat position for squat reach, which we're going to be doing later on for ATC in for 3, 2, and 1. Back to squat position. Feel about shoulder width apart. Squat down, reach across the jumps. Foot exhale as you stand back up. Inhale. Deep breath through your nose. And release that mouth. Good. 15 seconds. I got the chance to speak to some of you. Watch us live on Instagram. 10 more seconds. And I'm glad that we're providing some kind of exposure to the outside world for you. 3, 2, and 1. Some people have not gone out since March. Amazing. Amazon Fresh and DoorDash is pretty much keeping them alive, but hopefully also sane. And we're hoping to do the same thing for you guys. 10 seconds down. We're going to do touchdowns after this, and 1 more round. Inhale. exhale. Those of you on YouTube, my feet are disappearing. In
They're
4,
there.
hey, 3, still there. I can assure you 2. I can feel it. Touch down, touch your right toe with the left hand. Reach for the ceiling with your other hand. Okay. And just like the RDL, keep your knees slightly bent, your core engaged. Breathing through your nose as you come down, exhaling as you come up. 10 more seconds. We got one more round of this. We're going to do the windmills. We're simply extending the range, expanding the range of motion in 4, 3, 2, and 1. And if you're not comfortable with the windmill, which is palm on the ground, hand to the ceiling, just go back to the reaches, okay? All we're doing is we're extending or expanding the range of motion. And it also helps if you turn towards the ceiling, if you look to the sky as you do so. 10 more seconds, we're going to do the same thing with a forward or back step lunge. Go in 3, 2, and 1. So the same thing, start with the feet again. Let's take a step forward lunge. It's very rare that we perform lunges for any of our workouts because it typically takes a long time. If you're going to do 10 lunges per side, that would take about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes. We don't really have that much time whenever we do our high intensity workouts. 10 more seconds. So this is pretty much the only time we ever get to do lunges. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. And finish this off with toy soldiers, which you could use in place of mountain climbers. I think that's what Rachel did. She modified it by the mountain climbers, which you're going to do later on, by performing these toe taps, also known as toy soldiers. Just lift that leg instead of kicking it up. Maybe we got 10 more seconds. Nice. Great job, everyone. A little pause in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, so again, we're going to start with athletic training club. It's 2 sets of 8 minutes, really. We're going to pause for about 30 seconds in between. Rachel's going to take us through the first set. We're not going to tell you the exercises right now. We're just going to start with the first exercise and then just pay attention as we go along. Okay, so we're going to do this for about 8 minutes. Take a break and then another 8 minutes. All right. Take us away, Rich.
So, for the first 1 minute, we're going to be doing a burpee to hot potato. So, option 1 for your burpee, keeping the dumbbell near your chest. Hands come out to the sides, come down. You don't have to add a push-up. If you like, you can. Feet come in, hands between the feet. So, before you come up, make sure you're in that squat position. So, you're not hinging like this, pulling a hamstring, but down. You're going to come up 1, 2, 3, passing that dumbbell in front of your face. If you feel uncomfortable doing that, just overhead press 3 times. Just make sure you're alternating hands. Let's just get started. I'll offer modifications. So as we go on,
that's exercise number 1.
that's 1
7.
for 1 minute.
Okay, minute number 1 and 8. Right? Ready to
So
rock?
I'm really excited about it.
Okay. I'll have my. We're both leaving our dumbbells on the ground. You can keep it in your hand right now. Okay, 3, 2, and 1.
So coming down, feet wide, chest to the ground, looking forward. Coming up, keep that booty down. Switching from hands to hands. Pass that dumbbell in front of your face 3 times. So you're alternating each arm. Again, you don't have to bring that chest to the ground, but keep the booty low. Arm out, make sure the shoulders stay square. Also make sure that you're breathing. That's 20 seconds down already. Take it slow. You have a whole minute to do as many as you'd like. Reason I like these time series is you know when it ends and you know when it begins. 20 more seconds. So you don't have to do a set rep count. Also, burpees are starting to aggravate your wrists. Hold the dumbbell at your chest. Do 1, 2, 10 more seconds. 3 squats. 1, 2, 3 overhead press. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Second exercise. Oh, this side is heavy. Side lunge. Side lunge. So if I have the dumbbell on my right hand, I'm going to go to my left side. Once I come back to center, you're going to lat raise. Now, if this dumbbell is too heavy, you can either curl at the bottom or curl to overhead press at the top. 10 more seconds on this side. See if you can bring that dumbbell to your foot. If you can't, just dropping that in the center line of your body in 3, 2, and 1. Just turn around. You don't have much space. dumbbell towards my foot if you can. I don't know if you can see me. Booty back, just like a regular squat. Did we do a snatch last time?
You did. You did a
You
snatch
can.
last time.
Let's keep it simple the first round. Overhead press, you have another 10 seconds. We're gonna go to mountain climbers, so heel taps in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great way to set up your mountain climbers. Option 1, hands underneath the shoulders. Keeping the booty down and look forward. Knee, what am I doing? Knee to elbow. I was gonna say elbow to knee. I mean, you can. 3, 4, a total 4 if you're counting one leg. Push the booty back to high plank position, high position. God. 1, you can add a push-up if you'd like. Pushing back. Woo! 20 seconds down. Right now, since I probably talk so much, you're halfway there, so that's good news. So remember, you don't have to do 4 mountain climbers. You can do 8. You can do 4 high toe touches if you like. Woo! Make sure you're breathing. Make sure you don't have to spit in your mouth like I do. 20 seconds left. So when you come through that high plank position, don't drop the butt. Keep the butt in neutral position. Opposite heel. You have another 5, 4, 3, 2, and back to our 1 minute of cardio. So I'm gonna do 1 minute of cardio. Anton's gonna do 1 minute of core. You can also do this as 1 minute of rest. I don't know what camera to look at. You can also do 1 minute of rest. My cardio choice, jump rope. Don't ask me why. We only have 45 seconds left. Whatever you're doing. You can grab a cocktail. You can grab some water. You can watch 30 more seconds of your favorite TV show. You can do picture-in-picture, right?
I think we can. I think there still is picture.
Well, I mean, people that are watching it on their iPad. Oh, God, what is wrong with you? Woo! 20 seconds left. After our cardio, we're going to be doing burpee modifications and in and out push-ups. 10 more seconds. Burpee to in and out push-ups in 5. Damn it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hey, burpee to in and out push-ups. Feet wide, hands in between the feet. Burpee out. So my hands are already in for a tricep push-up. Come down. Take the hands out wide, which is my personal favorite push-up. Come down. Bring the feet back. Stand up. Options. You can modify down to your knees in your push-ups. Come to the burpee first. Knees down. Chest to the floor. Come up. Take the hands wide. Chest down. Come up. Go through that high plank first. Don't do what I do. More than halfway there. Now, option. 15 seconds left. Take 1 dumbbell. Do a front squat. Tricep kick back. And then a curl with the same dumbbell, less than 10 seconds. Holding the dumbbell at your chest. You don't want to go down to the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good thing I picked up that 1 dumbbell because we're going to do 1 single leg deadlift to front raise or a snatch. This is where the snatch is. Turning to the side. Now, a single leg deadlift is a modification of a regular deadlift, so you're hinging at the hips, not at the knees. Hinge forward, bring that foot back, feet is flexed. You have 10 more seconds on the side. Once you come back, elbow, wrist, hand, up, or just a simple overhead press. You have 5 more seconds on this leg. In 4, 3, 2, and switch to the other side. So if the dumbbell's on my left hand, I'm going towards my right foot. I like to keep my arm out for balance. Coming back up. That wasn't a snatch. That was more of a, I don't know what that was. This
Something.
is a snatch. Woo! 10 more seconds. Then we go on to squat to reach. Oh, wait. Squat reach. We're going to do something in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Always good to have your water handy. Okay. Squat reach with dumbbells. Feet in squat position. You're going to take your right hand. Wiggle your right fingertips. Wiggle your left toes. Right hand to left toe. Bilateral movement. The thing that a lot of us have a hard time with. You're just squatting down, curling, and pressing. Profile. Hands by your sides. Right hand, left foot. Notice how my butt goes back. I'm not here. I'm here. Exhale, come back up. Alternating hands, alternating feet. Halfway there. We do 1 more minute of cardio and then a break. Right hand, left foot. Inside, you can to the outside if you're not flexible, but I am not. Coming back up, curl, press, 15 seconds left. And then I get to shut up. Opposite hand, opposite foot. 10 more seconds, push the booty back, weight in the heels. Great way to do that, make sure the weight's in the heels, curl the toes up in 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. And now I pick my jump rope back up. Anton does his favorite form of core, or a form of core, which for you is, what is this? Figure eights?
Figure eights, yep.
Not static figure eights. So you can, if you like.
I'll show you 30 seconds, 50 seconds.
30 seconds of static figure eights is probably the most you should be doing at this moment. Puts a lot of pressure on your knees, a lot of pressure on your hip flexors, lower back. Those are all my points. So now we have 30 seconds left of cardio or core. Whew. Now, notice how Anton has his butt down, not butt up. Spine is nice and neutral. Chest is relatively high, but not so high that his spine is straight. Abs are on. This is a function of your lower abdominals, of your quads. What else? Of your brain. 10 more seconds.
Side abs.
Side abs in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Nice. Oh.
Next round.
All right, so that's round one. So the modification that we're going to do is no dumbbells. Okay, so for instance, if you don't have a dumbbell, you're going to do the burpee hot potato. You're going to just do 2 burpees, count 1 and 2, and then do 2 burpees again. Why 2 burpees? That makes up for the lack of the hot potato, okay? So my thing is I always like to keep the same amount of time in between reps, not necessarily the same amount of reps. If you don't mind doing 1 straight minute of burpees, God bless you, okay? Side lunge to lat raise, same thing. When you get down to the ground on your side lunge, I want you to place one hand on the ground and reach for the ceiling with the other, okay? So that takes the lat raise portion away from side lunge if you don't have a dumbbell. I'm actually going to use both dumbbells on this next set, okay? All right, so ready to rock? Round number 2. We normally do things a lot faster or harder on round number 2, okay? Burpee hot potato, nothing changes for me or for Rachel. It will change later on as we pick up 2 dumbbells or whatnot, okay? 3, 2, and 1. Burpee hot potatoes first.
Also, watch your peripheral before you do a burpee.
With or without without the push-up, by the way.
Or a sprawl.
Right. Pass the dumbbell 3 times. Okay. That way it's going to end up on the opposite hand all the time. Odd number means you're going to end up on the opposite side. If you do an even number, it's going to end up on the same side. 30 seconds. The burpee, just like any kind of offset, single arm press, single arm row, single arm curl, any kind of offset exercise or movement forces your core to compensate. So it is, in fact, a core exercise for a hot potato. 10 more seconds. Great job. Side lunge to lat raise with both dumbbells for me. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. So I'm going to go to my left side first. I'm not going to go side to side. I'm going to perform my lat raise to the side. Now, remember, if the dumbbells are too heavy, do a fly instead of a lat raise, okay? Rachel's going to do curl. Is that what you're doing, a curl? Oh, yeah. Might as well. We're going to switch sides now from lunging to our left to lunging to our right. 3, 2, and 1. So now we're both lunging to our right. Lat raise, or again, if your dumbbells are too heavy, perform a fly. Fly would be hinging forward, using more of your back muscles than your medial delts. 10 more seconds. We got mountain climbers to heel taps coming up. That's the high plank position in 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm keeping my dumbbells with me, so it's easier for me to position my hands on the floor. I'm gonna do my 1, 2, 3, 4 mountain climbers, and then tapping each heel. If the heel tap is too intense for you guys, just 3, 4. I would just like lift my toes off the floor 1 leg at a time. But my thing about the heel tap, as we approach 30 seconds, that I let go of the dumbbell. I'm in a 3-point stance, which kind of eases the tension on my wrist. I get a little break. Versus if you just lift your feet off the floor, 20 more seconds. This way, there's always constant tension on your palm. So it really depends on how you feel in this high plank position. In another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna continue with my core. Rachel's gonna do her. Are you?
Whatever.
This side, I'm gonna switch it
Whatever it
over. I'm gonna switch it over to side bends for 30 seconds, holding a kettlebell. Now, what if you don't have a kettlebell? If you want to do core without kettlebell or dumbbell, you can simply go globe twist. Okay, twist side to side, bring your hands as low as you can towards your feet. I'm doing side bends, which kind of works the same muscles. The oblique, the opposite oblique. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. You guys are halfway there if you're doing cardio. Switching over to the other side. If you're doing side bends with me. Does it have to be a kettlebell? No. You can use a dumbbell. If you don't have heavy dumbbells, grab a pair of light dumbbells and hold them in one hand this way and simply bend to the side. We got 10 more seconds. Burpee to in and out push-ups again. Coming up. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So burpee to in and out push-up. Notice that when I come down from my burpee, my hands are already together. Thumbs together. So that way I can do my in push-up, spread my hands out for the out push-up, spread my hands just slightly in so it's comfortable for me to get back up. How many of these can we do in a minute? Not a lot. Not a lot. Or as my brother likes to say, not much. But what we're going to do is we're trying to do as many as we can carefully, targeting both your triceps and your upper pec, your upper shoulders. Halfway there, 35 seconds. Very good. Hands in when you come up. Don't try to push yourself up to upright with your hands spread out that way. You're loading too much on your shoulders. It's hands neutral. That means hands directly underneath your shoulder. We got 5 more seconds. Then we got the single leg RDL to front raise. I'm only going to use one dumbbell for this move in 4, 3, 2, and 1. So right hand, left leg lifts. Now I'm going to snatch the dumbbell up overhead. Or you can do a front raise. What's a front raise? Just raise that dumbbell in front of you, just above parallel to the floor. But if you're confident with your balance and you know that you can come up quickly into that perfect stance, 3, 2, and 1, switch sides, then you can do a snatch. Again, where does the opposite hand go? You could go out to the side. That's what they call an airplane. Or you can put your hand on your hip. 15 more seconds. We've got 2 more minutes of work left. We got the squat, reach, curl, plus another minute of cardio or core. In 5, 4, 3. That was a quick 8 minutes, 2, and 1. Okay.
Sure.
Last of the lift. Grab your dumbbells. Reach across to the opposite foot, left and right. Bicep curl to shoulder press. Now notice when I did my bicep curl, my forearms were at a 45-degree angle, okay? Versus the conventional bicep curl, where your hands are close together. You can do that too, but the legs being open up this way kind of gets in the way. So I curl to the outside and press overhead the same way. 30 more seconds. Also notice that I turn my entire body to one side as I do my reach. So my right shoulder is directly in front of me. So is my left. Then I bring them both up. 15 more seconds. Last minute coming up before our 12-minute AMRAP. Good, 10 more seconds. I think we can squeeze off one more in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, back to core or cardio. I'm going to do my core again, which was side bends. Now, do you have to tip all the way to the other side? Not really. Okay, I usually like to start with my shoulders parallel to the floor when I do my side bends and stop there. There's constant tension anyways. There's no longer tension on the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, I normally use a 45 to 50 pound dumbbell or kettlebell when I do my side bends, but I don't do more than 10 reps. So, this being 26, almost half the weight that I normally perform it with, I can safely, and not easily, but just safely and comfortably perform 10, 15, maybe 20 reps of this. We got 10 more seconds. We're going to take a little break before we go through our challenge AMRAP, and I'll explain more about the challenge AMRAP in 3, 2, and 1. Great stuff, guys. All right, grab a drink, all off by yourselves now. For the challenge AMRAP, you're going to need your dumbbell. You're going to need a TRX. If you have a TRX at home, if not, then that's fine. You can modify it by using dumbbells, or you can even do this. So the challenge AMRAP is something that we started several months ago, back in January and February, where our members perform it not just as many rounds as possible, but also as frequently. How many times can you do that in a month? So we're issuing this challenge to you guys to see if you can do it multiple times this month, not just for this workout. This might be the first time I'm going to be doing this workout with you guys. And then we're going to do it again maybe in 2 weeks. So, but it's up to you if you guys want to do this workout. Challenge AMRAP consists of 10 thrusters with the dumbbell, 15 push-ups on the ground, turn over for 10 sit-ups, stand up for 15 air squats, and then 20 air squats, then finish it off with either 15 TRX or 15 lat flies. Okay, lat flies or flies. This is usually for 15 minutes. We only have time for 12 minutes this time. The goal is to get at least four of those 15 minutes. That means you're going to be finishing each set of exercise in 3 minutes and change, okay? So always start out slow. Just remember the exercise we're going to be doing. We're going to start things off with thrust. So 1 dumbbell or 2, it's up to you. 1 kettlebell or none, it's up to you too, okay? So you guys ready? Grab your dumbbells, grab your dumbbell, or grab your kettlebell. I'm going to show you how to start with the kettlebell. We're just going to show you how to start with dumbbells in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, whenever we substitute exercises, we try to maintain the same form. So let's say this is a pressing exercise. So if you'd rather do a burpee instead of thruster, you can do a burpee as well, because you are pretty much doing a push motion with your arms and your legs when you do a burpee. I think that's 6, 7, and it takes about the same amount of time to do a thruster and a burpee. 8, 9,
modify because I need to.
and 10. Right. So Rachel's modifying the push-ups. She did this one day. She did about 7 rounds in 15 minutes. She was doing push-ups the whole time. I'm gonna do push-ups. She's doing bicep curls right now. So I'm gonna do 15 push-ups.
In your curls, if you start to sway, make sure you can stagger your feet. The goal of the curl is not this. It's pointing the elbows down towards the floor, bringing the palms to the chest. Exhale back down. I think I have 3 more. I'm also going to modify on the sit-ups because of some low back problems. Instead of sit-ups, I'm going to be protecting my lower back by making a diamond shape and sitting it right underneath my tailbone. Make sure I do that hip tuck automatically instead of, I do it anyway, but just to make sure. So either straight or bent knee drops. Oh, cool.
Yeah. All yours.
No, my phone just stopped.
Oh, your phone's recording.
Something always goes wrong. That's fine. That's why we have those cameras.
Yeah, we do have all hands on deck today.
But the rep count stays the same.
So it's 10, 15, 10, 20, 15.
To get up from this position, don't awkwardly get up.
2 minutes, got 10 to go.
Smart to get up. Please.
Now the air squats are the most, has the most reps because it's the fastest. Quite frankly, the easiest exercise to perform. Our air squat rep range anyways is in the 20s or 30s whenever we do our studio classes. Here at 20, okay? Last exercise is the TRX pull-ups or TRX rows. So I like to start with my hands to my chest. You guys can see me. Stick my feet underneath my hands and then just pull myself up and down for 15 reps. Now 15 reps is hard enough. It doesn't have to be 15 straight. You can stop after 10. I'll show you how. Stop after 10. When you stop, you have to step away. Then re-engage and do another 5. Good. Okay. So that took us 3 minutes. Exactly 3 minutes to finish that. We're gonna do it all over again. Again, you can modify the thruster. If you don't have a dumbbell, you can do burpees without the push-up. Okay. It takes about the same amount of time to do one thruster and one burpee, a plank burpee instead of a push-up burpee. This is round number 2, minute number 3.5. Actually, we're in our 4th minute.
So if you're starting to get tired or your dumbbells get a little bit too heavy, just pick up one. Just pick up one. And hold it the exact same way you guys want to. What? What? Woo. Oh, curls. Okay.
Are you doing curls? All right.
Forgot what was next.
Oh, yeah, we're supposed to do. So the curls take the place of the push-ups because it's an upper body workout. We already did presses with a thruster, so it would make more sense to do presses, but we already did. So she's doing bicep curls instead. So any kind of upper body move could also be dips. If you got a step, if you got a bench, do dips instead of curls if you don't have dumbbells, okay? And if you have a kettlebell instead, you can curl the kettlebell. Or you can do a high pull. Into the air squats. Again, the air squat becomes sort of like your recovery. We've been doing a lot of upper body and core. Those first 3 exercises, and this is all legs. And unlike our warm-up, this goes a lot lower. This goes a lot lower. I think this is 10. We just passed the 5-minute mark. 7 to go. Yep. You're doing leg drops. So Rachel's doing it for those of you on Instagram. She's doing leg drops.
Sorry.
Or leg raises. I'm a leg raise kind of guy, not a leg drop kind of guy.
What?
It's like door half open, not door half closed.
Oh,
Kind of
got it.
guy. Going up, not going down. All right, TRX. So I demonstrated the TRX. We're going to show you what you can do instead of TRX, but we'll still hit the same muscles. You can do flies, okay? So you can do flies, it's the same muscles. It takes about the same amount of time to perform one fly and one TRX pull-up. The TRX actually is a bit more intense, unless you have very heavy dumbbells. 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Remember, always straighten out before dropping those dumbbells. 6 minutes in. Okay, that took about the same amount of time. 3 minutes. Okay, back to my thrusters. This time I'm going to use dumbbells. Holding the dumbbells over my shoulder. Palms parallel to the ceiling. Dropping down to squat. Elbows to knees. Rachel's doing the TRX pull-ups. So this is the challenge AMRAP. We're going to be doing this repeatedly throughout the month. It's up to you if you want to do this on your own, if you can. For those of you have access, especially for those of you have access to TRX station and dumbbells. Straight to push up for me, that's how we save time.
I mean, you could do it and film it, and we'll put you on blast.
Yep.
Get a cookie. Not put you on blast, but like, be happy about it.
Remember, it's your workout. It's what we call a portable workout. You can do this anywhere. I mean, sadly enough, it's before. It's easy to just travel, go to gym, do these exercises, do these workouts. Now you travel, you have to do your exercise in the room. You're not going to be able to go to the gym. So that's the new reality right now. But as with everyone, every great human being, we're going to adapt. You can find a way. You don't need a TRX rig to do any of these exercises. But it's an easy series to memorize. and it hits the whole body. You got your upper body, you got your lower body, you got your core, you got the push muscles, you got the pull muscles. You know, which I'll say. You got a slight cardio effect with the air squats. Any movement where you're supposed to go up and down for a long period of time produces a cardio effect. 8 minutes in, 7 minutes to go. Sorry, 4 minutes to go. It's not 15. Yeah. This is the 12-minute version. So the actual challenge is for 15 minutes, not 12. And there's talk of extending this to 20 minutes sometime in the future, but that's all talk. That's all talk. This is 17, 18, 19, and 20. Then we're going to finish with the pull-ups. And I think I may have enough time to finish at least one more round. So here's another way you can make your pull-ups a little harder. Sorry, Rachel, right here in front of you. You can do what's called a muscle up. Drop your butt to the floor and pull yourself up. My knees are slightly bent, you can see it. I'm not squatting. My knees are slightly bent. Think of this as the reverse of an RDL hinge.
Sorry.
7, 8, again, it's much harder. 9, 10, 5 more.
Right.
Yeah.
One thing I wanted to mention about air squats, you can go around.
Yeah. You know you're around.
Yeah,
You know
do whatever
you're
you want.
around media.
The one thing that I wanted to mention about the air squats that I've been seeing a lot lately, it's beautiful range of motion that you can get your butt lower than your knees, which is awesome for stretching, but not for squatting. Not in this case, because when you come back up, weight tends to shift to your toes. That's not what we want. We want it to heels. So just breathing to parallel is fine. 2 minutes.
Guess what? I'm rushing this because I only have 2 minutes left to try to finish, what, 5 rounds or 4 rounds?
I'm on round 4. You're on round 5.
I think this is my 4th. I'm averaging 3 minutes per round, so it should be like. All right, 20 air squats. Woo! Wearing that same shirt this morning. Guess
What am
what?
I doing? Let's do this.
Now YouTube's not gonna mute us, right?
They probably.
They better
We're
not.
not big enough. We don't have any
We're not-
subscribers.
By the way, all you folks on IG, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. What's our YouTube channel?
Tough cookie train.
Tough Cookie Training.
There's like two, there's one guy.
In Texas, right?
That's, yeah. But if you see a guy that's not Anton, that's not us. I mean, he's a good guy. I don't know his name. He's a good guy. What are we doing?
Oh, air squats. Okay, all right, this should be 15 more. 15. I'm not going to do the muscle ups. That's just nonsense. 2, 3, 4. We have about 30 seconds left.
I'm just gonna keep doing this.
Yeah, till 12.
20 seconds.
Right. Enough time for me to do 10 thrusters, I think. This is the start of round number 5, but now I'm going to finish it.
10 seconds.
It's a hard stop, guys.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Woo. Good job, y'all. Hope you guys had a good time with the 8th Athletic Training Club and Challenge AMRAP. Please do the Challenge AMRAP on your own when you get the chance. It's only 15 minutes today for 12 minutes today. Next time we see you is going to be on Friday, Instagram and Facebook, as well as a hybrid class on Friday night at 4 p.m. Okay? Thank you again, Rachel. Always good to work out with you. Thanks again, ladies and gentlemen. Hope to see you guys. Please check out our YouTube page, Tough Cookie Training, the other Tough Cookie Training.
Yeah.
And we'll see you again here, same time, same place, okay? Take care, all. God bless. Have a fantastic rest of your evening.
Woo. So we had one person watching. I mean, Okay, that's that.